to our Beauty and Bubbles. Today, sorry, that was just real fast. So I'm Lindsay, owner of Glamour Bar. This is Ashley. She's our to have Lacey Spruce with My Boring Closet with us. So I'll let you kind of introduce yourself to everyone watching.
Sure. Hi, so I'm Lacey. My blog is called My Boring Closet, and it's a fashion-focused lifestyle blog where I talk about fashion, beauty, things around Denver, just basically things that I'm interested in, and hopefully you are too.
Perfect. So we are going to discuss tonight kind of Derby beauty. It's, I think, one of my favorite party days of the year in Denver. And so there's a ton of different events, but Lacey is co-hosting an event here. So tell us a little bit about your event on Saturday.
Yeah, so this Saturday is the Denver Mini Derby out at Stanley Marketplace in Stapleton. And it is a Kentucky Derby viewing party with the added twist of miniature horses. So we'll have a miniature horse race, a corgi race, tons of mint juleps, hats galore, the whole 9 yards.
Do the mini horses have the fun names too, like the real Derby horses do?
They have names, but
That's my favorite part, right? They always have the funniest names.
I don't know.
they're not quite like the Derby horses. But two of the horses that will be there, one is named Josiah, one is named Giovanni. So I don't know where these names came from, but
I love it. Is there betting on the mini horses? Are they racing?
Yeah, so
Awesome.
we're going to have charitable betting. So we've partnered with 6 different charities, and people can place bets on the horses, and then the money will go to those charities. Yeah, and so it's not really a race per se. It's more like a parade. So the mini horses will run where they want to run, and it's all for fun.
Nobody's riding them. Right?
Yeah, nobody's riding them. They're a little. We didn't know this when we started, but it turns out that mini horses cannot be ridden. They are too small. So, but we will have their owners will be with them dressed as jockeys.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Yeah. Sounds amazing. And what time does it start on Saturday?
It goes from 1 to 6 p.m.
Perfect. So we just thought we'd take Lacey's expertise and kind of talk about what are the do's and don'ts for Derby Day, and kind of what are the best suggestions for what to wear, the beauty that you should do, how you should wear your hair, all of those fun questions. So we got questions throughout on our social media that we'll kind of be answering for you. But again, we have Clayton from Wellspring 5280 watching any comments. So if you want to comment and ask questions as we go, we'll answer them along the way. So one question that we had was kind of about fashion. Saturday's supposed to be nice, thank goodness. So we'll get out of the rainy weather that it was last year. So what do you see most people wearing? Like, do you think it's more like summer dresses, the big hats, fascinators?
I would say Derby is definitely a big dress day. However, you don't have to limit yourself. I think that rompers are fun as well, or jumpsuits, kind of like the one I'm wearing, like the longer pants. Yeah. Still dressy, but maybe a little more comfortable for some people if you don't want to wear a dress. As far as dress style, I'd say a lot of sheath dresses, maybe some A-line, definitely more of like the high neck sleeveless look. Pretty much just Google any picture of Kate Middleton and that'll totally work. Yeah.
What about shoe-wise? What would you suggest for a woman, obviously? Men have it easy.
That's true.
Men
as usual. Men, as usual, have it very easy in the fashion department. But I would say in Denver, especially, you probably are going to want to avoid stiletto heels, simply because most derby parties, including our own, have an element that is out in like outside. So our mini horse race will actually be in a field that's got packed dirt. So stiletto heels probably won't be the most comfortable. I would say try to find something with a wedge. That way you can walk around, be comfortable all day. It doesn't really matter what the terrain is. Or go for a block heel. Block heels are definitely big for summer, so
like
they will
so
be
hot right now.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're much easier to walk in. You're not going to sink into the grass or sink into the dirt anywhere.
Especially while cocktailing.
Yes.
Yeah, that can be very dangerous.
First year I ever went to a derby party, I wore stilettos. Not my wisest idea. I was barefoot by the end of the day. Like, I can't do it.
There's definitely a lot of standing, especially our event is from 1 to 6 p.m. It's a long time. And so if you pick a shoe that you're comfortable in, you're going to be so much happier throughout the day, and you're not going to end up walking through the parking lot barefoot.
Exactly. Another question that we got were kind of the best hairstyles to wear with the different hats that are out there. We do have a little fascinator here. Well, it's a little bit bigger than a fascinator, I guess. Sure.
It's so cute.
But we have like the little fascinators, you have little hair pieces, you have the big floppy hats. So there's kind of a whole variety of different things that are out there. So I think her hair looks like fabulous just the way it is.
This one's really cute.
Isn't it so cute?
Yeah, I would say this fascinator style is definitely really big now ever since I feel like people started talking about the fascinator hats when after the royal wedding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody was all about the tiny hats.
Totally.
And so you can find a bunch of these around town. I think Pink's had some, and I think I saw some at Nordstrom.
Wish Boutique.
Wish Boutique has a ton of hats. And I always preferred doing the fascinator because all of the events are so packed, and to have the big straw hats and the big hats, it gets a little complicated to get through to like get a drink or they get cracked.
Or it just like flops in front of your face and you're constantly like,
hello,
who's everyone?
Well, you're like half blind like for the whole day. You're like, oh right, you're over there.
See what's happening.
I feel like your hair falls better too with a little like the headband style right there.
Yeah, and this one's cool because it's got the little comb
Mm-hmm.
to hold it in place.
Super cute.
So I would say, personally speaking, for different hairstyles, the long curls, if your hair's longer, you could do something kind of like more half pulled up too, if you're wearing like a big floppy hat, so that way you kind of have a hairstyle when you take your big hat off.
What about for short hair? What would you do? Suggestions?
I'd probably do something with some wave or like body to it.
Yeah.
Or kind of pull your hair back. Again, I think your like description of Kate Middleton, or like look at the royals and see like kind of how they wear their hats.
Maybe
like a lot of
I was
side
say,
pieces.
Like a low up style, not technically up, but you know.
Yeah. I think like the side braid, side
super
bun,
cute.
side anything kind of gets the hair out of the way. And then when you take your hat off for any after parties, you have a style.
I'd be wearing the hat all day long.
All day.
Even into the nighttime. That's good.
Perfect. Great. So what do you think are some essentials? You're kind of outside, you have a small clutch. What are the essential beauty products that you should be using, wearing, having on for the day of the Derby and bringing with you?
That's a good question. I would say in my clutch, I'll speak for myself. I'll say in my clutch, what I will definitely have is cash, ID, credit card, those essentials. Chapstick, lipstick, lip gloss, because you never know.
Totally.
And definitely you want to have some kind of a sunscreen, I would think. Being outside for that long, even with the hat, you want to make sure you're protecting your face, your chest, shoulders, all of that. And I burn super easily, so I'll definitely have the sunscreen on throughout the day. And besides that, maybe just some blotting papers.
Yeah.
That's probably all I would take.
Perfect. Ashley, what would you take?
Oh, let's see.
Ashley would bring a whole suitcase.
A
roller
my
case
cell
with
phone.
I'm more of a minimalist. Yeah.
I would have my phone. Let's see.
I traveled with Ashley once. We did a wedding up in Vail. Side note story. And Ashley brings 2 suitcases with her for one night. I was like, what's your second suitcase for? My beauty products. It was her makeup, her blow dryer. I mean, everything that
it was like to use other people's blow dryers, or
it was a mini Sephora in her suitcase.
I was like hotel blow dryers. It's weird.
Well, they're really bad for your hair. I feel like they're just like the worst quality of blow dryer.
Stuck and burning and smoking, and I just like other people's hair. Ugh, I can't. But anyway, I would take my cell phone, chewing gum,
Oh, gum is a good one.
I'm obsessed with gum. Lipstick, lip gloss, sunnies. My favorite sunnies for sure. That's probably all. I'm a minimalist.
You are for this trip. I would say definitely for Derby and past, I've done the sunscreen, the sunglasses, the obviously lip product and all of the essentials. Yeah. So I think I'm kind of on your same page. I can't think of anything else.
Definitely a clutch though.
Yeah. Definitely a clutch.
You could do a crossbody.
Yeah.
Depending on your dress. I personally am not going to wear one because my dress has a lot of like lace applique details and I don't really want to cover that, but you could get away with a crossbody if that's more comfortable. Yeah. You're less likely to lose it if you have one too many tulips.
I would clutch that has like a
yes, yeah.
So you can always dangle.
Or even like
just go for it with the full fanny pack. I mean, those are making a comeback.
Fanny packs back for sure.
They're making a comeback.
Carrie, remember Carrie Bradshaw's?
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember that.
And Louis has some cute ones.
It's true,
right?
Yeah. Get a fanny pack.
Anyway.
Why not?
Why not?
Clayton, do we have any questions that we should be?
Brad says that you look fabulous.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Who specifically?
Who was he speaking to?
He's talking to you.
Oh, okay.
And then he said that this is a must-watch cast.
Oh, good. I like it.
Really ask questions.
I know. So ask questions. Another question that I have is kind of just like the whole beauty routine before, because you are out in the sun and like, how can you kind of get your makeup to last longer? Like, what are the essential products? I have some ideas, but I'll let you girls answer first if you guys have any.
I would get a spray tan before.
For sure.
The night before, day before. I think we're running some spray tan specials too.
We're going to do a special for anybody watching Facebook Live, and mention Facebook Live. We're going to do a $20 spray tan for the rest of the week leading up to Derby. Also, we just got a new, I was like, now you got me on a whole nother tangent. We just got a new formula in that we're super excited about. It develops a light tan in 30 minutes, and you can rinse with warm water.
Oh, that's amazing.
So you're fast, you're easy. So even if your last minute day of Derby, which I have had clients today saying, I'm out of town until Saturday, what can I do? I need a spray before a Derby, I'm in a dress. So it develops 30 minutes into a light tan, 60 into a medium, and an hour and a half or more is like a darker tan, and it just gets darker and deeper the longer that you wear it. So
that's really great.
We have a couple different solutions. So so Saturday's not too late for you. You can literally come and just even have like a titch of color on for beforehand.
Yeah. I would give mani-pedi too before.
When you want to take your shoes off.
Yeah. And then just probably do hair and makeup day of is that special that we're running for $85.
Yes.
For hair and makeup. So those are some things I would do prior.
Yeah, I mean, I would say similar. The thing about Derby, and especially in Denver, I don't know, people get so excited about it, and I think a lot of that is because it's like the first nice day. Like we're all coming out of hibernation, and it's like, okay, no more snow. We're just gonna have fun, be outside, enjoy beautiful weather, and so. For me, I'm super, super pale. So I'm like, definitely need that spray tan because my skin is just not ready. But, your mani and pedi too. Like, I mean, my feet have been shoved into boots for months. And so it's like, time to let those babies out. And I just got my mani today.
Yay, so pretty. So pretty. I love that color.
It's a great
color. What color is that?
It's nude something.
Nude knickers.
Yes.
Love it. Love
that color. Shellac.
Sandy.
Yeah.
Good color. What would you do, Lindsay?
So I would obviously do all of those things leading up to, but I think day of, like the big things are, because you want to not have, personally speaking, I didn't ever want to wear like a ton of makeup because you're outside, it's going to be 80 degrees, like you're kind of like,
you don't want it to melt.
You're glistening, not sweating. So I always did either had eyelash extensions or doing a fake set of lashes for the day. I did pull a little pair of the Baddington lashes to have here. So those these are awesome
I love those lashes.
To have. They last up to 25 wears, silk lash on a cotton base, and they are just like super lightweight and like so easy to wear. So that I think always makes you look like fresh and polished if you didn't have like extensions on. And then I always like to do kind of like a bold lip and then not a lot of other makeup. I mean, if that goes with your style of like what you're wearing, but I think that it just kind of makes it easier and simpler to wear throughout the day.
Cute.
And then some kind of like setting powder. We brought out our Revision sunscreens, so those are always a must. We use these like every day. So we have a couple different options. We have a tinted moisturizer that has an SPF 45 that's like longer wearing. So I think
my favorite tinted moisturizer.
Isn't it
so
amazing?
Good, yeah.
It's so good. And it's your moisturizer, it's everything. It has vitamin C and E and all sorts of stuff. But if you don't want it tinted, for all of the men out here, this is what a lot of men use, is the SPF 50. It's their multi-protection, it's oil-free, and it's long wearing. So that's what I really like about it.
I think it's important too to get a face sunscreen that's specially formulated for your face.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're going to be somewhere that's warmer, because you don't want to have breakouts after.
Yes.
And a lot of sunscreens will, at least for me, they can be bad breakouts.
And then you
eyes
have
are
all
watering.
of this stuff, and then it's burny.
It can burn your
Yeah.
eyes for sure.
Yeah. I hear that a lot from clients that
I'm
like,
super sensitive to
oh,
sunblock.
I don't want to put sunscreen on my face because it's like burny or itchy.
Yeah, right.
And like if I start to sweat, then it like burns really
Yeah.
bad. The Revision, I don't feel like happens, or the PCA. We have
Yeah.
PCA sunscreen too. That's an SPF 45. And I don't feel like I get that from any of them for
And
the
the
face.
PCA is approved by the American Cancer Association, so
Yes.
There you go.
little
And
plug.
so that
It's a
whole
great
like
block.
formulating for the face to like be specific that it's going to be around the eyes, and that's why they made the formulation that they did.
I would say one more thing. Sorry.
Patrick says hi.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
I would say one more health tip for the day of is drink a ton of water. If you're going to be drinking and you're going to be outside, you're going to get dehydrated super fast. So when you first wake up, just chug a glass of water, drink water while you're getting ready. Don't show up to the party already dehydrated. That is a recipe for disaster.
It is.
So
And
for-
a long
and for a
day of
hangover.
drinking, for sure. And
Yeah.
so day
Pace
drinking's
yourself.
always tough. Tea drinking's always hard. So you want to pace for sure. So I think water, hydration, all of that is super important.
And it'll make you, your skin will look better.
And you'll feel better the next day.
Yes, all these things.
You'll be hydrated for church the next day.
For church. I had a thought on what we were talking about, and then I like completely lost it. There was a question that was kind
thought.
of related.
Hold that.
Hold that thought.
That's
I don't know. We'll move on.
Daniel in the chat agrees that sunscreen's super important.
It's so important for the day of. It's a long day.
Oh yeah.
So we are actually at Glamour Bar hosting a little pre-derby party. Maybe that was my plug.
Maybe.
You look so like excited about it.
I think I already talked about it.
You did. So it's 9 a.m. We're going to start hair and makeup because we know that a lot of people like to do pre-derby parties and go to breakfast or brunch and then head to the derby party. So we'll have a hair and makeup package, like Ashley said, for $85, and then we'll have some breakfast bites, mimosa bar with water.
That sounds amazing.
I
All
didn't
of
know we
that
were
fun
having
stuff.
breakfast here.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I'm gonna cook
I'll
out.
show up
I'm gonna
on
rattle
Saturday.
some pans on Friday night.
Maybe I'll come to work that time.
Okay.
Great. That sounds great. So,
So
now what?
another question that was asked earlier through social media was kind of about like what can I think today?
It's a hard
Today
day.
has been like a really weird
Struggle.
day here at Glamour Bar, and it's like the second I have a thought, it's gone. Like so, we really
Because you're
missed.
stripped free today.
I know. We
Are
really.
there any things that you could do before, before the actual day?
Yes.
Your best and
Sleep. That's a good one.
Sleep, spray tan. Do as much as you can, I think, the day before, in my eyes. Like,
Yeah,
don't wait day of to, like, get nails
Hydration.
done. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was going to say that too. Whenever I have an event coming up and I want to get ready, I try to avoid doing everything the day before, just because it can get really stressful. And then you're spending a whole day in the salon, like it's kind of nice to space your things out. So
Yeah.
if you can, get your spray tan a day or 2 days before, your nails done maybe the day before that, come in, hair and makeup, boom.
Well, and there's some logistics too with like the nails and spray tanning that you don't want to have oil on your skin before you spray tan.
Be exfoliated, shaved, all those
You don't
things.
want to have water next to your spray tan. I sprayed a girl yesterday that was like, oh, and now I'm going to go get a mani-pedi. And I was like, no, you're not. Like,
Definitely do that before.
super sorry, but no. Like, and she's like, can I go tomorrow? And I was like, ugh. Like, still, like, you're going to be soaking your feet, and then they're going to rub on your legs. And so you really want to get, like, everything out of the way before, like, you come and spray tan and have everything going.
So Brittany would like to know, like, fascinator versus hat. What would you guys recommend? I know you talked about it.
Yeah. Brittany, we miss you as a host because I like have no brain cells today. Oh, I don't know if it's that Brittany, but anyway, we miss Brittany as our host today. I think with hats, I personally prefer like a fascinator or something that has like a little drama to it.
What's the
That's
difference
small.
between a fascinator and a hat? What
the
does
hats
a
are like-
fascinator have?
Hats are
Usually pretty big.
They have, like a whole thing that will cover your head.
Yeah.
As opposed to a fascinator, which is kind of
It's like a headband.
It's like
with
perched
some
on the
layers.
side.
a headband, or you can clip it into the hair, or there's
it's
like
more like a accessory.
yeah,
It's like a
much easier. I think. I've
And then
worn
you don't
both.
have hat head, right?
Yeah, you do a titch, but
Well,
it's
not
like
as
easier
bad
to
as-
like revive your hair. I think afterwards.
agreed.
I know what I would have in my clutch extra.
Oh, back to the clutch.
Expanded us. It'll bring you back to life. It'll change your world.
Okay, so I think Ashley has talked about expanded dust
my
before.
favorite. I have a
It's
lot
a
in.
Unite product, and Ashley uses like a bottle a day.
It's amazing.
And it's just like this volumizing dust that she sprinkles on her hair all the time to revive
Next
her
caller.
look. Next caller.
Brittany says
You're
she
on the
uses
air.
too.
Oh, it was her.
Should we try it out? The powder? You put some on my. Is that weird?
Hey, you're
Am I throwing a curveball?
No.
I don't know. I kind of want to see product demo. It sounds
She is,
amazing.
she is like the expert when it comes to expand up.
Okay, so expanded dust. So I don't even know if I do it right. I'm not a hairstylist, but I just sprinkle a little bit in, like so. I do just like at my roots. And then I'll lift up a little bit here. Somebody needs to get a hold of us. And so that's what I do. You can also add it to the back for volume, but I don't know.
Cool.
I use it as like
So
a dry shampoo.
I was gonna say almost
kind
like
of.
a dry
Yeah.
shampoo. That'd be a good way
Uh-huh.
to like touch up after.
That's what I'm saying.
American Bruce powder.
Kind of. It's almost like the bottle feels empty. Oh my god. Ashley, do you want to step away and get the next caller? Ashley's coming caller. It just
I'll be
adds.
honest, it feels really nice. Like it feels like a little bit of texture, but it's not like too much product.
Yeah. And it's super lightweight, so you
Yeah.
put it in a clutch because it really like doesn't feel like
Yeah.
anything. But it does have like a powder volumizing to it, and
It'll
you can
soak
just
up a
like
little
literally
oil.
it soaks up. You can even like squirt the thing, and it just gives you like this nice puff of dust. So if you wanted to do like in the like whole root of the hair, you can just like kind of squeeze the bottle, and it puffs up, and it just like gives you all of this volume.
That sounds awesome.
It is pretty awesome. Can you just take a message? Yeah. we have some technical difficulties right now. This Facebook Live is so hot that people are calling in right now to book their appointments.
And call now in the next 20 seconds.
Call now, we'll take your call, we'll get you scheduled for all of your appointments beforehand. What was all of the question that we ended up with Expanda?
Oh.
Oh,
the day before.
I mean, I think
Pick
it's
out
like,
your outfit. I don't know.
yeah, I think
Pick
it's
it
like
out.
any big event. Like you do want to like,
Should we talk about where you could go to get last minute?
yes.
I would say if you are running behind, you need a last minute derby dress. Nordstrom's usually my go-to.
Yeah.
But there's tons of local boutiques too that have really great selection.
For sure. I know Wish Boutique has like a ton of derby hats. So if you are looking for something last minute, there's a derby hat.
Also, consignment stores and thrift stores are great places to look for hats. I know that Rags Consignment in Cherry Creek has hats. So if you're looking last minute, probably swing in those.
Or call a friend.
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend. See if they've been to Derby.
Or create your own, right?
Well, we're
Did you
talking about
already
like
say that?
last minute, but yeah, you still have time. Create
I
your
know
own.
some fashion designers.
Ashley
that
would literally go and like try to create a derby hat like the night before.
I would.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'd stress out.
You could make something like this. If you have a headband, you just,
It's easy.
I mean, I can't because I'm not crafty,
it's
but
just so easy.
crafty people,
Not me.
Super easy.
just swing into your local craft store.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby, call it a day. Get some
Get all these
feathers
things.
and some things.
You're not allowed there, though.
No, I'm not. I know. I don't even know how to go about. I mean, hot glue, right?
hot glue.
Is that
Hot
what you
glue
would
gun?
do? Like some hot glue? Maybe get a little pony and just put it in a headband.
Oh, very
Put
cute.
a pony. Get a My Little Pony toy and put it into a hat.
Glue it to a
That
headband.
would be kind of cute.
I'm in touch.
Now
You're
I'm
welcome,
going.
everybody, for that little nugget.
If anybody does a My Little Pony hat, please let me know because that is amazing.
It's a definite must-have. Clayton, do we have any other questions coming through? Okay, perfect. So, kind of just to wrap up a little bit, I guess, if we don't have any questions coming through, that Derby Day this Saturday, May 6th.
May
Oh.
6th? Yep.
Yeah. I was like, what day is today?
Oh, so don't go too hard on Cinco de Mayo.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
Lay it out.
after Cinco de
Spread it
Mayo.
out.
Spread it out a titch. Because it's a long, fun
yeah.
day. Glamour Bar will be having a pre-party starting at 9 a.m. Call and book an appointment. We have hair and makeup packages. You can also do them separately, but we'll have like a little mimosa bar, water, and breakfast
We can
bites.
still squeeze in some nail appointments and spray tans as well, too.
Yes. And don't forget, mention Facebook Live that you watched us here, and you get $20 spray tans. And then get some tickets to...
The Denver Mini Derby. Yeah, so if you don't have plans yet, come hang out with us, Stanley Marketplace. You can get your tickets ahead of time at denverminiderby.com. And I'll see you there.
Can you buy them at the door day of?
You can, but prices will go up at the door. So
They'll go up. And is there an X amount sold, too? Like, you might not get in?
Sure.
Yeah.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets.
Sold out.
Sold
Sell
out. They're selling out fast, guys.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a big party, but we have space for you. Come and join us.
I know. I'm super jealous that I have to work. But
Me, too.
Just close it down.
we're just gonna close it down.
Maybe
we're
I'll
gonna get
call
you guys
in
all
sick.
beautiful, and then like
I think I might call him.
peace out by 2. Does that work? And then don't forget that $20 spray tan's not too late. You can get spray tans up until Saturday before you go to the Derby. Shower off, warm water, no soap, and you'll be ready to go for the day of with a little
Maybe
touch of
spray a
color.
little perfume.
Yeah.
For sure. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we kept it a little short and sweet this week since we went over a little bit last week.
It was Brittany's fault.
Totally. If we just had, I don't know, multiple subjects.
We have to blame her because she's dipping out tonight.
So next week we're going to talk about kind of the hair trends for spring, what the new products are, what's out there, what are the latest, greatest hot things. So we're going to bring in one of our Glam Squad members that is a hairstylist. So you'll get to see another face besides us. So,
All right.
we can't wait to see all of you guys on Saturday. Don't forget, denverminiderby.com for your tickets. Go and see the ponies race.
Oh my gosh.
And
that's
take
gonna be
lots of
so
pictures
cute.
and send them to us.
Yeah.
Because we
We'll
want
be
to
there
see
in
the little baby
spirit.
ponies.
And
We'll be there in
corgis,
spirit.
Don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
The corgi
And
race.
corgi race.
Oh my, I can't.
Wait till you see their capes. Wait till you see their capes.
I gotta take Saturday off. I'm sorry.
We got to take it off. All right. But
Thanks for being here, Lacey.
thank you,
Thank you
Lacey.
so much for having me. This was so much fun.
much for coming and
Thank you.
spending time with us and doing Beauty and
Guys are the
Bubbles.
best. Thank you so much.
Cheers, girls.
Cheers, girls. We'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.